Can this new launch monitor from Square that's less than $1,000 keep up with a model that's over 10 times the cost? I was interested to find out, so I did some testing. Hey, my name is John Sherman. I'm the author of The 4 Foundations of Golf, and recently the Indoor Golf Shop sent me the newest launch monitor that caught my eye from Square, a UK-based company. So I've been testing launch monitors for over a decade now at pretty much every level. I've gone through the enterprise level ones like Foresight, TrackMan, but I've taken a lot of interest in the below $1,000 category that I would call the personal launch monitor market, because that's where most golfers' budgets are. And I constantly get asked, is there a model that I could use for simulation? And my answer for the most part has been no, and I'll tell you why. So the issue with most of the personal launch monitors is that they are using radar to measure the golf ball. And when you're inside and you don't have enough room to see the golf ball travel, the radar can struggle quite a bit. And if you're paying $300, $500, or $600 for a launch monitor, you can't expect the sensor to be as advanced as TrackMan's at $20,000. The main problem they have is with spin rate, and there's really 2 reasons for this. Getting the spin rate of the ball is helpful for getting the overall distance, how high the ball is traveling, and if you're off by 3, 4, or even 600 or 700 RPMs, you're gonna get distances that are way off, peak heights that are way off, and not an accurate representation of how far the golf ball is going. But the more important thing for these products, I believe, is spin axis. So that's getting the tilt of the golf ball. When I tested some of the models, I wasn't seeing my stock draw, I was actually seeing a fade. And that's because they don't have enough room or an accurate enough sensor to see if the golf ball is spinning to the left or right. So again, if you're looking for a simulator and you want an accurate environment, you're just not gonna get that if you can't get the spin rate and spin axis correct. So the reason I was interested in this model from Square is because it's camera-based. If I was building an indoor simulator, and I have one here that the Indoor Golf Shop built for me, thanks guys, I want to use a camera-based monitor. We have options from Foresight and Unicore, but we haven't had an option in the $1,000 or less category until now. So I've been using my Foresight GC3 for years. I know it's pretty damn accurate within a few yards of what I'm seeing on the golf course. I know my stock yardages, my ball flight, and it's one of the best products in the market in my opinion. So I took the Square and I was able to put it side to side with my GC3 and measure the differences in ball flight. And my initial testing, I have to say, I was really impressed with this product. The first thing I noticed is that it's lightning quick. I was getting my simulated ball flight actually quicker on my phone than I was seeing on my PC with the GC3. So this thing is really fast. But most importantly, on the first 10, 15, or 20 shots I hit, I was seeing the exact same ball flight, a bit of a tight draw, which again, I haven't seen in this category from other products. Initially, I was actually a little disappointed in the carry distance, and it kept being off by 6 or 8 yards, and I was confused, thinking, how could it get my ball flight accurately, but not the distance? And I realized that the default setting is actually meters. This product is from the UK, and if you're an American and you're using yards, you'll want to change that setting. But when I did make that adjustment, I saw only 2, 3, maybe 4 yards of distance on a lot of my shots. And more importantly, it was getting the spin rate close. Square will give you marked golf balls that they want you to use with it so it can see the spin rate more accurately. And I have to say it was pretty darn close to what I was seeing on my GC3. It absolutely wasn't perfect, but it was close. So I tried to hit a variety of shots with the Square and see how it matched up against the Foresight, and it did struggle a bit more on miss hits. So if I hit a low hook or kind of a weak fade shot, there would be huge discrepancies in the ball flight. But on well-struck shots, that's where I saw the accuracy get closer. Now I've got to do a lot more testing with this, and I want to see how other golfers are reacting to this. But my initial impressions is that for $700 and the software you're getting, an integration with packages like GS Pro, I think this is a really good deal for golfers. And I expect this to be a really popular product in this category compared to its competition, because again, if you're primarily using this for indoor use, you do want a camera-based unit. Radar is just not going to perform as well. Thanks again to my friends at the Indoor Golf Shop for sending me this model. It was fun to play with. I'm going to keep testing it out. And if you have any questions with this, you can absolutely give their staff a call and they'll be happy to help you out.